I'm about to bamboozle you a bit, okay? Just bear with me. If Earth's gravity pulls things towards the planet, like we all know it does, then why is the moon orbiting Earth and not falling towards Earth? Well, that's a trick question. The moon is falling towards Earth. And yes, we're all going to die, but not because the moon crash landed on Earth. Hopefully not. We're just temporary meatbags with an expiry date. That's all. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, the moon. Let me explain. Check out this picture. This is actually happening. Earth is trying to kill us. Our own planet. I guess what goes around comes around. And yet the moon has been going around Earth without crashing for a few odd billion years. How come? Well, that's because of friction, which is basically a force that opposes motion. So, for example, when we wake up and we try to get out of bed, but we just can't get ourselves to actually do it. There's a friction between, on one hand, trying to be a functional human being and get out of bed to face the day, and on the other hand, crippling depression, pinning us to bed because life is just the misery we suffer between disappointments. Or when we want to go to the gym, but gravity increases tenfold, preventing us from getting up from the chair. It's alright, I'll go tomorrow. Or, to give a more Sir Isaac Newton friendly example, like sliding rubber over the table. The more friction there is, the more difficult it is to move stuff. Think about the difference between pushing a fridge over ice and pushing the same fridge over asphalt. You get the idea. Here is the kicker. There is no friction in space. Zero. That's why the moon is not crash landing on our beloved planet. Because at the time the two giant space rocks met, Earth and the moon was already moving in a direction different than towards Earth. So this is what happened. The moon was already going in this direction when it came into Earth's gravitational pull. And since there's no friction in space, it never stopped going in its original direction. But since it's now also moving towards Earth because of Earth's gravity, its trajectory changed like so. Physics people even have a word for a force that keeps an object in motion going in a circle. It's called centripetal force. That's not very important though, I just wanted to show that I'm not talking out of my butt. There's a scientific word for this phenomenon. So yeah, the moon isn't really falling, but there is a force that's pulling it towards Earth. I thought that was interesting. What else is interesting is prudential hedonism, which is not what most people think it is. You can watch me still man it here. Okay, that's it. Bye. Thanks. Subscribe. Bye. Bye. Boop.